Hey, this is Johnny Fluette here from Home Assist Services, and in this video, I'm going to be breaking down the app which is used to control your permanent lighting system. Now, what's cool about this app is you can make it as simple and hands-free as you want, or as complex as you want. Now, I'll be going through our most simple options first, down to our most complex. So to start off, we got our colorful section, which is at the top left-hand corner. Now, this is if you want to change one color throughout your entire system, whether it's just the front of your house, the full house, or maybe the backyard. This is if you just want one color throughout your whole system. Now, you got a couple options here. You can just use the sliding bar to control what color you want. You can choose whatever color. Or if you want some more pre-select options, you can go to our color card. This is for preset. Now, if you want to get a really specific color, you can use our sliding feature, which essentially takes advantage of the RGB technology, which if you want a specific color, you can look up the color code, the red, the green, and the blue to find out a specific color. You got your recents, your favorites, mixed light. Essentially, all of these features does one thing, which is change one color throughout the whole system. Now, you can also choose to control 5 lights at a time, which is called a section. Let's just say I wanted the first 5 lights on the system to be, let's just say red, then the next one to be pink, then the next one to be blue, then teal, then green, then yellow. You can control 5 lights, which is one section at a time. Also, you can dim the lights down if you don't want them to be fully bright. Moving on to our most popular section of the app where 95% of our customers use to control their lights, which is the scene section at the top right-hand side. Now, this is really cool because you can make custom designs and animations based on which holidays or occasion you want to celebrate. So right now we are in my custom scenes. I have personally made everything you see on this page. So I have, designed for Halloween, Canada Day, Christmas. I have an accent lighting one, which is great for all year round use. It's kind of that ambient lighting with that looks like pot lights on the house. You also got, Valentine's Day. At the end of the day, you have unlimited options because you can make as many of these custom scenes as you'd like. Now, you see there are some that are static, which means they're not moving, or you have ones that are going through patterns, but you can essentially customize everything with these lights. Now, if you don't want to make your own custom designs, you have a bunch of preset options and pages that you can choose from. So as you can see here, this is an atmosphere one. We got some different themed designs here. We got scenery. We got our festival page. This is where it gets all the holidays. You got your mood and your life setting. This is where you get the ambient pot light designs. Now, this is cool because you can actually see what the design looks like on a model house. That way you don't actually have to go outside in the freezing cold to see what your house looks like. You can just change it from the comfort of your own home. Moving on, this is our most complex feature on the app. Now, this is where you can individually control every single puck light on your house. So let's just say I wanted the first light on my house to be red. I could do that. And let's just say I wanted the last light to be teal. You could also do that. And you can control every single light in between the first and last light. This comes in handy if you want to create a design that really takes advantage of the landscape of your house. Now, what I mean by this is if you have a peak, you can have one light that lights up at the top of the peak and then 2 others at the bottom corners. And that way you can create a really custom design based on the landscape of your home. Obviously, it takes a little bit longer to do this, but if you take the time to do it, you could always save it and it would show up in your library here. Now, my personal favorite part about this app is the fact that you can set up timers to make it super hands-free and worry-free for yourself. So you go to the smart section on the app here, and what most people do is have the lights automatically turn on when the sun goes down. And since this app does have geolocation, it automatically knows the difference of when the sun goes down, whether it's the summer and the sunset is like later on in the day versus the winter when the sun sets super late. It automatically knows that, so you don't have to keep switching it. And then you could have your lights turn off at a specific time at night. I have my lights turning off at midnight. Some people like it a bit earlier, a bit later. To each his own. But what's the coolest thing about this part is, remember how I was telling you you can make your own custom scenes like this? You're able to link those custom scenes to different timers. So what I mean by this is I could have a Christmas timer, which is linked to my Christmas design. Same for Halloween, Easter, accent lighting. Now this way, let's just say, December 1st rolls around and you want your lights to start turning on to your Christmas design every single day. I would just be able to flick on my Christmas timer and then let it be for the entire season. Now, what this will do is, number one, save you a bunch of time off your phone. And number two, it's just something that's like super easy to schedule. So you can schedule it so that literally when it's December 1st, it'll turn on your Christmas timer. And once it's, let's just say, December 31st or New Year's, it'll turn on a new timer. So you can really have this automated if that's what you're into. Now, this is the app in a nutshell. A couple things that I didn't go over. You can actually play these lights to music where it would kind of like dance to the music. You can create up like cool playlists. You can actually link them if you want to get like a separate system for the front and the back. But for the most part, this is the app. Thank you so much for watching. If you do have any more questions, don't hesitate to reach out. All right, take care.